Okay, so a lot of the questions we continually get is what the difference is between a community center versus a recreation center. And I think it's clear to say we're looking for a community center, not a recreation center. The difference being community center is a place for community to gather. It's sole purpose is not just for sports. It's a place for people of all demographics to come and be a community.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with you, Arlena. I think that it's really valuable because there's lots of different things they can do in there in the building. Lots of gathering space. We'll have 2 multi-purpose rooms. We'll also have a game room where different age groups can gather and get together and play games. And then just the basics of the gym and having that large open space with a warming kitchen so that we can have different kinds of events being housed there in a nice large space.
Yes.
So Arlena, we've had a lot of discussions about this project and so curious what your thoughts are and how long this might take to complete so that the citizens of Baldwin can start using it.
Well, it is going to take a while, about a year and a half, and that puts us right around 2022 at the earliest.
Yes.
We get asked a lot, Casey, is how this project will benefit Baldwin City as a whole.
Well, one of the things I love about this project is that it will be able to be used by all people in Baldwin City. In fact, anyone who's in the USD 348 school district will be able to take advantage of it. I love that it will be a place that seniors can gather. I love that it will have a game room where not only seniors but children could gather and hopefully gather together. It's got 2 multi-purpose rooms in it, and I could see that being used for lots of different things, especially if you can expand that open. It's got an expander in the middle and could be one big room. And one of the benefits of having a space like this is it's a little bit bigger than any of the other spaces we have available in Baldwin City, and so there's lots of different uses that we can be using it for, but everybody benefits and all different age groups. So let's talk about all the different ways that we think we could use this building.
Oh yeah, we've thought of a lot actually. I think the big thing is a great place for clubs to meet. It seems like that tends to be the hardest thing, is finding a space for groups to meet. So we've got those great meeting rooms. Also, I think it would be a great place to serve senior meals. And keep going back to make-believe and all the opportunities that this building could provide. You know, it used to have booths in it all the time, you know, and I think the new space is even going to lend itself more to even more opportunities, maybe even the quilt show.
So Arlena, the big question that everybody has and that's on their minds is how are we going to pay for this project?
Yes, that comes up a lot. The answer is a sales tax. It gives us the ability to fund the entire project up front and provide for operating expenses. Are there any other funding options that we are considering?
I'm glad that you asked that. One of the things that we would love to look into and are hopeful about is that there's some really great grants out there that would fit this project perfectly. So we are looking into those kinds of options. Other ideas that we've been considering are fundraising at the local level, which could be really exciting for the Baldwin community to have sort of a grassroots approach to this project. And then the other ideas that we've considered are possibly just donations, straight donations. So we are definitely open to any kind of funding opportunities and want to look into those to help offset the cost of this project. So Arlena, who should people contact if they have more questions about this project?
I think the best place for people to get more information is to contact City Hall, and they'll be able to get a hold of the advisory members and we can answer any questions you have. What I'm excited about this project is the history and nostalgia attached to this building.
Yes, I have loved hearing about all the stories that people have. Going to parties or high school proms or things that have happened over the past. One of the things that we really love is that this building is on the National Register. It was part of the WPA program where citizens helped finish the project, which I think is really interesting and cool. And then the spirit of this gift is really amazing and lovely because it comes from the Bauer family, who has meant so much to this community. So it's really important for us to value that and figure out ways to reserve that and preserve that for our community.